Hey, how's it going? I'm Charlie.
I'm Jean.
Thanks for tuning in to Multicasking.
Yes.
First things first. Let's teach people how to open up the Bruichladdich 18.
Oh, my word.
This is recycled glass, aka cardboard, and you go right here, and you don't rip too hard, boom, and then it comes out of a shell.
Welcome to the world, baby Bruichladdich.
So,
It's a boy, maybe.
it's a gender reveal. Yeah.
Blue.
So yeah, Bruichladdich 18. A lot of exciting things to talk about Bruichladdich 18. Appreciate your subscription to the channel and doing all those things you're supposed to do to help your YouTube channel grow. Bruichladdich 18, Jean, is special for several different reasons. Let me tell you a few. This is the first Bruichladdich age stated of 18 in many a moon. Since the distillery reopened in '94, I believe, this is the first one they've been able to say, hey, we're 18 years old. This is a 50% ABV. This is 100 proof. This is aged for 18 years in ex-bourbon barrels, and then some of it, I think for about 9 months is what I'm finding. 9 months, this is aged in Sauterne casks and port casks, and then it's vatted and married all together. This is made from 3 different types of barley. It's with the mainland, the Islay, and the organic. They're all organic, can't be right. Anyways, 3 different types of barley. I forget what they all are. But yeah, 18 years, and it's just dang neat. It's just dang neat.
Well, and then we also heard that the reason that they put this little sock on it was because it's less glass than normal bottles. And the sock is supposed to protect it from the light or something.
Oh, good call. You know? I didn't think about that, but yeah, I had not heard that, but yes. I don't know if it's called a sock, but yes.
Well, I'm calling it a sock. You know, put a sock on it.
And here's my question. You said that the light would protect it. Does light damage whiskey?
According to the fella that was talking about it.
Oh, you're talking about Whiskey Dick.
Yeah, he was chitter-chatting about it, and I was all like, he must know. He's a whiskey dictionary.
As luck would have it, the only other one we have that is not clear is probably the Highland 15. But if that were true, then wouldn't a lot of other ones also?
Well, I think that's why they have such thicker. These bottles are the thicker of the glasses, and I think he was saying that this glass isn't as thick. So in order to preserve it, they created the sock.
I don't know. If you know, comment.
I don't know. I'm full of crap.
Or whiskey and love. First of all, I love the color. It's got a glass cork. I think this now might be our 10th bottle finally. Maybe we cracked the 10 with having a glass cork. But yeah, this has to be a 700. There's no way this is a 750.
No, it's 750.
Oh, okay, then I'm going to give him there's not as much glass here. 750. Good for you for Bruichladdich. Mm-hmm. Not even prescribing the TTB's new regulation that you can have a 700. Anyway, I apologize. You want to know about the whiskey. Jean, what you getting on the nose?
I get ginger and vanilla. I mean, those are my 2 predominant notes on the nose. Is here. Do you want some straight up imitation or real vanilla, and then ginger, and then yeah, this is what it is.
So this comes off to me like a Kahlua, actually, with those fruit notes that Kahlias are all famous for.
Pears. But
with like a Dr. Pepper cream soda dumped into it.
Dr. Pepper, you say?
It's non-peated. It's creamy.
I get cream, definite. There's a lot of cream, like heavy cream with ginger root and straight up vanilla.
See, it's a Bruichladdich. It's an Islay. It's a non-peated Islay. But I still want to say I get a note of iodine in here. It's not peat. I'm not saying peat.
It's in your head.
It's in my head. I'm not saying peat.
Are you saying what? It's smoked, like a smoke?
Nope, just the iodine note. Just iodine.
All right. Because I'm getting like a smoked marshmallow. If that's a thing. Like somebody's all like...
Anybody who's been camping has had a smoked marshmallow.
Okay, Jean. But not cooked marshmallow.
Oh, okay, there's a difference. You're right.
It's a marshmallow that somebody put in the smoker. You know, like, I wonder what a smoked marshmallow would smell like.
And I don't know how well the camera will do this. Let you see the color there. For 18 years, and Oh, you know what I was going to say, for 18 years, I don't mind the color. But I think that iodine note, because it's a bit candied too, I'm wondering if that's not the Sauterne cask.
Oh, that's what you're saying is iodine? Me.
Well, and iodine's not a perfect articulation of it.
It's not
an
articulation.
It's iodine adjacent. It's there. It's there. It wasn't there on the uncorking, but it is there now.
Well, I'm not getting it, but good for you. You know.
Fuck you when you get notes that I don't ever get.
I just get a lot of heavy vanilla, ginger, a little bit of marshmallow, some sweetness there, some pears.
Pears, heavy pears for me.
Like that. I can't think of another white fruit. It's not. I don't get
Grape?
apricots. Maybe grape.
No, I think a heavy pear, but not like pick up a pear out of a pear tree and boom, take a bite, which you've done before because I've seen you do.
I have.
That kind of pear.
Ooh, yeah, I'm going in.
Have a go in. It smells golden. Like I'm getting the sugar for you Americans who have ever eaten the golden puffs when you're a kid with the bear on there. I'm getting that kind of a sugary sweet note. Sugar crisps, anyway.
This is a scotch. I mean, you know, when somebody's like, and we play this game every night, or like, not every night, but most nights. I'll pour something for him. Actually, I rarely pour something for him, but sometimes I'll pour something for him, and I'll bring it to him, and I'll like, guess what you got? Is it a scotch? Is it a bourbon? Is it a rye? Is it whatever? And if you bring this to me, I'll be like, scotch. Why do I say that, you ask? Because it's got the butterscotchy white fruits. It's fruits, just a touch of floral. I don't know if it's a lavender or if it's just a pretty little flower, but it's got the flowers and the fruits.
It's just a pretty little flower.
It's a pretty little flower. I can see it in my head.
So I'm going to go back through all that again because I took too big of a drink. I swished it around too long and coated I took too big of an acclimation sip. I should have taken a smaller one to come back into it. But the finish is gorgeous ginger. Gorgeous, like you went to the store, you got your own ginger, you ground it yourself. I'm not talking about like a root beer, but like a gourmet ginger. Does that make sense?
Did you say root beer?
I didn't say root beer. I said not like root beer, because you'll get root beer and ginger and root beer. This is like a gourmet ginger. Floral. Again, I get Kalila notes here. That floral note from Kalila. Pears.
This is a buttery butterscotch. The finish is there. It's lingering. It's just on the back of my tongue. It's like I can chitter chat. I could stand here at a party or gathering or whatever. I could take a sip of this and I could walk around for days, it seems like, and I'd still be tasting this in the back of my tongue.
There are whiskeys that I'll get that I say, oh man, I want to. It compels me to nose it for an hour. And it's just, you just dissect it and it's awesome. There is something going on here from the moment it hits your tongue, you get that initial opening, and then as it slowly transitions into that mid-palate, there is a Coca-Cola extravaganza thing going on here that I can't quite put my finger on, but the closest note I can get is it's a Coca-Cola transition. And I'm here for it. I'm
not doing Coca-Cola really, but maybe I could give you a Sprite, like a lemon lime Sprite, but you're getting a Coca-Cola, huh? Alright. You know, we have two different taste buds is what we have.
Thousands of them.
It's fine to be different.
Now, I'm in that transition right now. It's Coca-Cola, it's Dr. Pepper, it is a pop. It is I say the word pop, it is a sarsaparilla, if you will.
Sarsaparilla.
I'm not getting the lemon limes at all. I'm here for that. Nope, not certain what it is, but I like it. And I've not gotten into Bruichladdich before.
Okay.
Did I put water in this?
Yes.
I'm a bit more because I don't remember doing it. It was in my head with notes.
I did put a drop of water in mine. But it just brought out, maybe because we were talking about pop, but I'm getting like a lemon lime Sprite.
No, there is like lemon limes there. Yeah, it's a lemon lime. I get it. Yeah.
7-Up-ish.
Kind of like the marshmallows, the multicolored marshmallows, the small ones in a bag.
Oh, okay.
That kind of softness to it. Bit of a chalkiness to it even. It's not a leather note. It's not a Dr. Pepper note. It's not a Coca-Cola note. There's something there.
I like it better neat. The water to me just kind of watered some things down. It's definitely creamy. It's smooth. I like all of that part. I thought it was more flavorful before the water, but I didn't have too much in there when I added the water, so there's that.
I agree with everything you just said about water, except cranks up the peppers and adds that marshmallow note you were talking about earlier that I didn't get until just now.
Get on there, little guy.
90, what'd you do, Gene?
I also did a 90.
90, look at that.
90. 9 times.
90. Now this is, that just came out last month. This is brand new to market. It's brand new to Bruichladdich because they haven't done an 18-year-old. I don't even know when the last time they did an 18-year-old age statement is. 100 years ago? It's been a while. This has an MSRP. This has something we paid for it. What do we pay for it, Jim?
It's pricey. We paid $190 for it, and I think that's too much.
Really?
I do. I think $190 for any whiskey is too much anymore. I mean, you get these nice little perks. It comes with its own little snuggie. You know,
I like snuggie better. Yeah. Teach me how to snuggie. Yeah. I don't want to break it.
But I mean, the flavors are great. But for $190, I think I would want more. I would expect more.
I'm amazed that you said 190 is too much. You know how many gallons you have that have paid over 194?
190, I would expect to be 93, 94. I'd like to score a 93, 94.
Well, here's the thing, Gina.
But 190, and it's a,
Here's the thing I suspect on this. Is I suspect this will morph here in the next month. I think this is one of those whiskeys, and there are some, you have to let it set for a month or 6 weeks to let it just kind of acclimate to the environment.
That's true. We could go back. We could maybe, you know what? We could even do that for the people. We could be like...
The people need the people's answers for the people.
Would that be something you'd be interested in seeing? Is what does it taste like? What do our notes in a couple of months? After it's been opened and some oxygen has been in there.
I'm trying to think what other ones we have. We have the Knob Creek 18. I paid 150 to 200 for, and it was only a 90. We have several we paid this much for, and it's only been a 90. And I said that only if it's a 90, it's good whiskey.
Yeah, but is it $190 good?
I don't have a problem with that because of the historical. This whiskey tells a story. It comes with that. Hey, haven't done this in forever. Since we reopened, there has not been an 18-year-old that is all us, so we can put it on there, and I really like the swag.
I know you do. I know you do.
That's so cute when he thinks he likes stuff.
Well, I mean, the thing with the Macallan is you got the addition, so you spend a little bit more to try and get the collection.
Okay, look at you.
To try and get that whole collection of those.
Okay.
Groups.
So.
This guy's on his own. It's not in a collection. He's just a buddy that's out there. It's like, I'm good whiskey, but
Here's what I'm going to give you this.
I'll flash you.
Here's what I'm going to give you. Blind? No, not worth 200 blind. If this is just blind, hey, this is worth 200? No, it's not 100. Easily.
Yeah.
200?
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely a top shelf whiskey. I'll give him that. Anyway, that's my 2 cents.
This is going for $50 a pour at most Scotch places that have this.
You owe me $50.
That's all she has to add. Time for it, folks. Appreciate your subscription to the channel and doing all those things you're supposed to do to help your YouTube channel grow. I'm Charlie.
I'm Jean, and I hope you are just as thirsty as we are.